Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, we bring you a business case study of a long-run airline company and take a closer look and talk in details about.
Many reviews of the airlines are not objective in any way. Often reviews, they are tainted by either from the previous experiences, popular myths, and issues that are beyond their control. In using these potentially biased reviews, it is utterly important to ascertain which one is the fault of the airline and which ones are beyond their control. Now, the real question is, what are their faults? And how does a fault can happen beyond their control? Is it because of the management or the service itself? Or is it just a plain bad luck? Well, let's find out. To pinpoint the exact fault of Ryanair is a bit subtle, but it can be simply said that it comes from the service cost. Ryanair is already well known as an airline that offers the cheapest flight costs to the customers throughout the year. Now here is the problem. Ryanair has a very appalling customer service policy. Ryanair does not allow customers to contact them by email, but can only be reached via a premium rate telephone number. An airline service is reckoned to be approachable by the customers in order to have an easier deal with the two parties. They already had a very fair share of customer complaints, to the extent that Ryanair was fined $625,000 by an Italian customer because of the difficulties to find alternative flights, claim refunds, or access billing information, and it definitely cost a lot to the customers. The owner of Ryanair, Michael O'Leary, decided to make that kind of policy because he wants to reduce the customer complaints. In a nutshell, we can simply say that it is their fault for not giving more alternative way to the customers to contact them directly. But it is also not their fault to provide the appalling service since they are offering a cheap flight package. So what are people expecting from their service when they only bought a $9 ticket? Is airline really a high contact system? If so, what would be the implications?
Yes, airline is a high contact system. To acknowledge, high contact system is a level where the customer must be part of the system during service delivery. Service in this context is transportation, airline itself. Here, customer receive the service started from buying the ticket, then boarding until they safely arriving at the airport. However, there is a few implications with airlines. The pilot have to deal with many people's lives. Why I'm saying this because the pilot is the one who controls the airplane. Of course, the safety of passengers comes first. If something bad happens or the airplane increases, the pilot needs to calm down and handle the passengers wisely. Next, the managers need directly improve to the hospitality, cleanliness, and services. They have to treat customers nicely. They also have to make sure the passengers are in a good condition and treat passengers who are in motion sickness during boarding.
Do you know that Ryanair provides a service which are focusing on intangible values? So how might an airline achieve this goal?
As a party who deals directly with the customers, it is the vital reason that affects customers' feelings upon the service. They are also the ones that need to engage in lots of interaction and communication with the customers. For instance, the customer service agents, whereby they work in a wide variety of areas within an airline, including at ticket counters, two smaller stations, and aircraft boarding gates. Now we can see that they are providing a high contact system service production. In this context, the values are created during the interactions with the customers. If they succeed to attain customers' heart, eventually loyalty will take place later by maintaining their relationship with the customers. Nowadays, Ryanair is already a well-known brand service, Brand recognition and customer loyalty are very important components of value of one's business. Isn't there a bonus for that?
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
There are lots of airline companies in the world, and now let's identify one of them and suggest major factors in their.
We have identified that local Malaysia Airlines is higher flights. Then, we have identified two major factors in their operation planning. In their capacity planning, economic factors is one of the factors. Higher flight offers cheap tickets to the customer. The low cost fare model of the airline has enabled it to grow and develop in Asia Pacific region. Then, in their location planning, social factors is one of the factors. The increasing number of tourists and population in Asia Pacific region also supporting the growth and development of the airline. They emphasize and follow all the quality standards for providing best services to the customers. And then the last operation planning, which is layout planning. Technological factors is one of the factors. Firefly provides online services for air ticketing so that customers can easily gain access to the ticket. Technological factors have increased the efficiency of airlines in Asia.
Using the same airline, let us identify the common customer complaints and the causes of their quality issues.
Regarding the Firefly Airlines, our research found out that there are some common customer complaints and will address some of them here. One of the most frequent customer complaints were about the delay of ticket refunds due to flight cancellations. They took about more than 30 days of waiting to get their money back. In addition, the customers have no choice but to book another tickets to get to their destinations on time at high prices, which are double, triple, or even 5 times the price of tickets that were cancelled. This happened maybe due to financial problems and lack of economic growth to refund their customers. Besides that, there were also complaints on the uninformed flight cancellations. There were customers complaining that they were not being notified about the cancellation of flight that made them lose patience because of waiting for too long in the airport. This is due to lack of management in the customer service operations. The database management is also important in this airline business as customers make transactions, bookings, and cancellations mostly online. Once, there was a customer cancel his ticket before the time limit set by the airline, which is about a month before, and a week later, he went to the counter to claim his money back. Unfortunately, there was no record saying that he had cancelled the booking. This will happen if less effort is made to update the database system. Last but not least, there were also complaints on luggage damage. One of the customers said that his luggage cannot be used anymore after he flew to Krabi with Firefly. He made a report and the airline company promised to contact him again for reimbursement, but up until a month, no one had contacted him. This is due to lack of strict monitoring from high managers. Regarding all the various complaints from customers, Firefly Airline can improve by few suggestions. First, the compensation should be refunded sooner. Customers cannot wait for too long if they have to book new urgent tickets at higher prices. On top of that, in the luggage transfer activities, the employer should frequently and strictly monitor the workers arranging luggages into and out of the flight. The workers should handle them carefully and properly so that damages will not happen. Besides that, the customers have the right to know information about the flights. If there are any delays or cancellations, they should be informed immediately. Do not make them wait for too long. The database system should be. Regarding all the various complaints from customers, Firefly Airline can improve by few suggestions. First, the compensation